All right, so today we're going to deep dive into how to prep for your outdoor animator interview.
Yeah.
And it's not just about like what you should say, but how to say it,
Yeah.
to really stand out.
Exactly.
We want to show them that you're more than someone who just loves the outdoors,
Yeah,
but someone who can really lead and organize and inspire others to connect with nature.
that's right.
So we're going to go through 9 common questions,
Okay.
and we're going to dissect what the interviewer is really looking for and how to like totally nail your response.
We're going to give you kind of a mock interview with some expert commentary.
Perfect.
And also, we'll weave in some insights from RoleCatcher.
Oh, cool.
It's a platform with a ton of career information and AI tools
Okay.
that can help you tailor your application and practice those answers.
Awesome. Okay, so first up is, how did you become interested in outdoor animation?
Yeah, this question seems simple, but it's got some hidden depth to it.
Okay.
They're looking for your origin story here. They want to uncover that genuine connection to the outdoors, something that really sparked your passion
Right.
and drives your desire to share that with others.
So it's about like the heart behind it
Exactly.
more than just qualifications.
Exactly. Share a specific story. Maybe it's a childhood camping trip,
Right.
volunteer experience, or even a moment when you realized you loved leading outdoor activities.
Okay.
Even if you're new to the field, think about transferable skills. Maybe you've organized events, led teams, or taught others.
Okay.
Connect those to this role and showcase your eagerness to learn and grow in the world of outdoor animation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And RoleCatcher can even come in handy here.
Oh, how so?
Well, it can actually analyze a job description and suggest skills to highlight
Oh, cool.
in your profile and CV that really align with what the employer is looking for.
Oh, awesome. So you can speak their language.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay, so a possible follow-up question to that would be, what aspects of outdoor animation excite you most?
This is your chance to let your enthusiasm shine.
Okay.
Highlight those strengths, what really motivates you in this role.
Okay.
Do you love designing creative activities? Are you passionate about teaching environmental awareness?
Mm-hmm.
Be specific and genuine.
Okay.
Let that excitement fuel your answer.
Awesome advice. Okay, so next up is, how do you plan and organize your activities as an outdoor animator?
Mm-hmm.
So this one feels a little bit more logistical.
Yeah, definitely.
What are they really looking for here?
This goes beyond just basic organizational skills.
Okay.
They're trying to understand how you think ahead,
Okay.
how you anticipate potential problems, and adapt to the unpredictable nature of outdoor work. Weather changes, unexpected obstacles, or even a sudden change in group dynamics can all throw a wrench in your plans.
Yeah,
They want to see that you can roll with the punches,
of course.
while still keeping everyone safe and engaged.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how can someone best illustrate that?
Walk them through your process, from brainstorming and risk assessment to logistics,
Okay.
even backup plans.
Yeah.
A great way to bring this to life is to use a real example.
Okay.
Maybe talk about a successful event that you organized,
Right.
outlining the challenges you faced and the lessons that you learned.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you can not only plan,
Mm-hmm.
but also execute and adapt.
I like it. So what would be a potential follow-up question to that one?
Oh, they could ask something like, tell me about a time a plan went wrong. What did you do?
Oh.
This isn't about dwelling on your failures,
Right.
but showcasing your ability to problem solve under pressure,
Okay.
to think on your feet,
Yeah.
and maintain a positive attitude even when things get tough.
Yeah. You got to be resilient and you got to be a problem solver.
Exactly.
And speaking of solutions, does RoleCatcher have anything for us here?
It does.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's CV Builder can be a lifesaver here.
Okay.
It helps you highlight that relevant experience and skills like plan schedule, manage budget, or risk assessment, which are all highly sought after by employers in this field.
So make sure your CV is really speaking to their needs.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay. This next one is a super important one. So how do you ensure the safety of children during outdoor activities? So, obviously this is a top priority for any outdoor animator.
Absolutely. This is non-negotiable in this role.
Right.
The interviewer is gauging your knowledge of safety protocols,
Okay.
your commitment to risk management,
Mm-hmm.
and your ability to create a secure and fun environment for everyone involved.
Okay. So how would you suggest approaching this one?
First, demonstrate your understanding of those essential safety protocols. So this includes things like first aid, risk assessment, emergency procedures,
Okay.
and having the appropriate certifications like first aid outdoor leadership or wilderness first responder. Then go a step further and share a specific instance where you proactively identified and prevented a safety hazard.
Okay.
It shows you're not just aware of the rules.
Right. But also actively implementing them.
Yeah, so give a real example.
Exactly.
Okay, and what about follow-up questions?
A common follow-up is, what would you do if a child got injured on a hike?
Oh, that's a good one.
They're testing your ability to stay calm,
Right.
act decisively, and follow those proper procedures in a stressful situation.
Okay.
Remember, safety is paramount,
Yeah.
and they want to see that you can handle a crisis effectively.
So thinking clearly under pressure. Does RoleCatcher have any insights on this one?
Absolutely. Make sure to clearly list all of your certifications on your RoleCatcher profile, especially the ones that we just mentioned.
Okay.
This helps you stand out to potential employers who are specifically searching for candidates with those credentials.
Perfect. Okay, let's go to number 4. How do you create engaging outdoor activities for children of different ages and abilities?
Okay.
So what's the core message here?
This question is all about showcasing your creativity, adaptability,
And understanding of developmental needs.
Okay.
You need to show them you can tailor activities to different age groups, abilities, and interests,
Okay.
while keeping everyone excited and involved.
So kind of being a master of customization.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can someone demonstrate that they can create these inclusive experiences?
Start by describing your brainstorming process.
Okay.
What inspires you? How do you come up with fresh and exciting ideas?
Yeah.
Then illustrate how you modify those ideas to fit different groups.
Okay.
Give concrete examples, for instance. How would you adapt a nature hike for preschoolers versus teenagers?
Right.
How would you ensure a child with physical limitations can still participate fully? The more specific you are, the better.
Yeah. Paint a picture with your words.
Exactly. And don't forget to let your passion shine through.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm is contagious, and it's what will truly engage both the interviewer and the children you'll be working with.
Love it.
Okay.
All right. So this next one might feel a little bit tricky. How do you handle difficult or disruptive children during outdoor activities? Which, I mean, that's a reality of the job.
It is a scenario every outdoor animator will encounter.
Yeah.
The interviewer wants to see that you have strategies for managing challenging behavior while maintaining that positive and safe environment for everyone.
Right. So you've got to be able to set those boundaries,
Yes.
but keep that fun and supportive atmosphere.
Exactly.
Okay. So how should someone approach this question?
Focus on prevention first.
Okay.
Talk about how you clearly communicate rules and expectations, how you design engaging activities to minimize that boredom,
Okay.
and how you build positive relationships with the kids to encourage cooperation,
Right.
but also be prepared to share a specific story about a time you successfully de-escalated a challenging situation. Highlight your use of positive reinforcement redirection techniques
Okay.
and your ability to stay calm and patient under pressure.
Yeah. So you have a plan, but you can also adapt.
Exactly.
What about any follow-up questions for this one?
They might ask, what's your approach to discipline in an outdoor setting? This allows you to explain your philosophy on guidance and boundaries,
Okay.
while reiterating your commitment to creating that supportive and respectful environment for all participants.
Perfect. Okay. So next, how do you incorporate environmental education into outdoor activities?
This is a perfect opportunity to showcase your passion for nature.
Yes, it is.
This question goes beyond just loving the outdoors.
Right.
It's about your ability to spark that same love in others.
Okay.
The interviewer wants to see that you can weave environmental awareness and appreciation into the fabric of your activities.
So educating and inspiring
Exactly.
all at once. So how can someone best illustrate this?
Start by highlighting your understanding of those core environmental concepts. This could include local flora and fauna. Conservation efforts leave no trace principles or anything relevant to the area where you'll be working.
Okay.
Then get specific. Share examples of activities that bring those concepts to life.
Yeah.
Maybe you designed a nature scavenger hunt that teaches about biodiversity, or a hike that incorporates a lesson on local ecosystems.
I love it.
Make it tangible, make it exciting.
So important. And what about any follow-up questions that might come from that?
A good one is, what's one environmental lesson you'd want every child to take away from your program?
Okay.
This tests your ability to distill complex concepts into impactful and memorable takeaways.
Okay.
It shows you're not just throwing information at them,
Right.
but really thinking about what will resonate and inspire lasting change.
Okay.
Maybe some action.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, does RoleCatcher have any tips that would be relevant for this question?
It does.
Okay.
Exploring the Educate on Sustainable Tourism skill on RoleCatcher can be a really valuable asset. It aligns with that growing trend of eco-conscious travel.
Right.
And demonstrates your commitment to responsible outdoor practices.
Absolutely.
Employers are definitely looking for candidates who are tuned in to this movement.
Okay, smart move. Okay, let's move on to number 7. How do you collaborate with other staff members to create a cohesive outdoor program?
Okay, so this one's all about teamwork.
Okay.
They're looking for someone who can communicate effectively, share ideas, and contribute to a shared vision.
Okay.
Even when working with diverse personalities and opinions.
Right. So you got to be a team player, but also a leader.
Absolutely.
Okay. So how can someone showcase that?
Start by highlighting your collaborative nature. Are you a good listener?
Yeah.
Do you value others' opinions? Are you willing to both lead and support as needed?
Right.
Then back it up with a specific example from your past experience.
Okay.
Maybe describe a successful team project where you played a key role, emphasizing how you navigated different perspectives, shared ideas openly, and worked together to achieve a common goal.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does.
What about potential follow-up questions?
A common follow-up is, tell me about a time you had to resolve a conflict within a team. What was your role?
Well, that's a tough one.
This helps them assess your conflict resolution skills,
Okay.
which are essential in any workplace,
Yeah.
especially in a dynamic environment like outdoor animation.
Absolutely. So you got to show them that you can handle disagreements in a professional way.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to number 8. How do you evaluate the success of an outdoor activity or program? So what are they trying to get at here?
This question is about demonstrating that you're not just focused on having fun,
Okay.
but also on measuring impact and constantly striving for improvement.
Okay.
They want to see that you're thoughtful, analytical, and committed to delivering high-quality programs that truly benefit the participants.
Right, so you're results-oriented.
Yes.
And you have a system for measuring success.
Exactly.
So how can someone best illustrate that in their answer?
Go beyond simply saying, it was fun.
Yeah.
Describe a structured approach to evaluation.
Okay.
Maybe using pre- and post-activity surveys, observing participant engagement, gathering feedback from colleagues, or even analyzing photos and videos to assess how well the activity achieved its goals.
Right.
Then give a concrete example of a time you used feedback to refine or improve a specific program or activity. Show them that you're always looking for ways to make things better.
Awesome. And are there any follow-up questions to that?
A common follow-up is, what metrics would you use to measure the success of a new outdoor program? This helps them assess your understanding of program design, your ability to think strategically, and your capacity to choose those appropriate measures of impact.
Perfect. Okay, so our final question here is, how do you ensure that outdoor activities are inclusive and accessible to all children?
Okay, so this is an incredibly important question in today's world.
It is.
It goes beyond simply saying everyone's welcome.
Right.
It's about showing that genuine commitment to diversity and inclusion and demonstrating that you've thought deeply about how to create a welcoming and accessible experience for every child, regardless of their background, abilities, or comfort level in the outdoors.
Right. So you got to walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Exactly. How can someone effectively convey that in their answer?
Yeah.
Go beyond general statements. Provide specific examples. Mention considerations you've made for children with disabilities. Diverse cultural backgrounds or varying levels of experience in nature. Do you have experience adapting activities for wheelchair users? Have you thought about the need for culturally sensitive programming? Sharing concrete examples of how you've made activities more inclusive in the past is the best way to showcase your commitment to this value.
Love it. And what about follow-up questions to that one?
A common follow-up is, Describe an instance where you went above and beyond to make an activity accessible for a child with specific needs.
Okay.
This allows you to showcase your empathy, creativity,
Mm-hmm.
and problem-solving skills in action.
Okay.
Tell a story that highlights your commitment to ensuring that every child has a positive and empowering outdoor experience.
So important. Okay, well, that wraps up our 9 common outdoor animator interview questions. And we've unpacked what each question is really asking, how to approach your answers, and even sprinkled in some helpful tips from RoleCatcher along the way.
And we're not done yet.
We're not.
In part 2, we'll explore how RoleCatcher's AI can go even further,
Okay.
helping you tailor your answers, practice your delivery, and ultimately land that dream job.
Awesome. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with more valuable insights to help you ace that interview.
Welcome back to our Outdoor Animator Interview Prep Deep Dive. We've covered a lot of ground, but before we send you off to conquer that interview,
Yeah.
I want to highlight the incredible value that RoleCatcher brings to your preparation.
Yes. Let's talk more about RoleCatcher and how its AI can help our listener really nail this interview.
It's more than just information. It's about actionable insights and tools that are tailored specifically for you.
Okay.
One of the most powerful features is the CV Builder. It analyzes job descriptions, extracts those relevant keywords and skills,
Okay.
and then suggests how to weave them into your CV.
Oh, so it's like having an expert eye scan the job posting and say, hey, here's what they're really looking for.
Exactly. For example, you might not realize that animate in the outdoors is a specific skill employers seek.
Okay.
RoleCatcher picks up on those nuances
Oh, wow.
and helps you present yourself in a way that really resonates with those employers.
So it takes the guesswork out of tailoring your application.
It does, and it goes beyond just keywords.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher suggests how to frame your experiences to really showcase your abilities. Think of it as storytelling for your CV,
Right.
painting a vivid picture of your skills and impact rather than just listing bullet points.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It's about bringing your experience to life
Yeah,
and showing them who you are as an outdoor animator.
exactly.
What about interview practice?
Oh, yeah.
Can RoleCatcher help with that too?
Absolutely. RoleCatcher has this vast library of potential interview questions specific to the outdoor animator role.
Wow.
Not just generic questions, but ones that really dig into the core competencies and challenges of this particular field.
That's amazing. It's like peeking behind the curtain and getting a glimpse into the interviewer's mind.
It is, and here's the best part.
Oh,
You can practice your responses right within the platform.
oh wow.
RoleCatcher's AI gives you feedback on your answers, pointing out areas for improvement and suggesting stronger phrasing or examples.
Oh, so it's like having a personal interview coach right at your fingertips.
Exactly. You can even record yourself answering the questions.
Oh, wow.
And get feedback on your delivery, your pacing, and even your body language.
Okay.
It's a complete package for honing those interview skills.
That's incredible. It combines like expert insights with cutting-edge technology
It does.
to give you a real advantage.
It does, but wait, there's more.
Okay, tell me more.
Remember we talked about making a strong first impression? RoleCatcher allows employers to search for candidates based on their skills and experience.
Hold on. So employers can actually find you on RoleCatcher.
They can if you choose to make your profile searchable.
Wow.
Employers actively looking for outdoor animators will see your qualifications and may even reach out to you directly.
That's a game changer. So instead of just applying to jobs, you're putting yourself out there and getting discovered by employers who are already impressed by what you bring to the table.
Exactly. It's about being proactive and showcasing your unique value proposition.
RoleCatcher is an invaluable tool for anyone pursuing this career as an outdoor animator.
It is, and with those AI-powered features, you can really refine your approach and stand out from the crowd.
Okay, so we've explored those 9 tricky interview questions.
We have.
And we've uncovered the magic of RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up, let's kind of shift gears and look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
What are some of the key industry trends shaping the role of an outdoor animator?
So what skills and knowledge will be most in demand in the coming years?
Yeah, exactly.
One major trend is that increasing demand for eco-conscious and sustainable outdoor experiences.
Makes sense.
People are more aware of their environmental impact and are seeking ways to connect with nature responsibly.
Yeah, sustainability is such a hot topic right now.
It is.
And it's definitely impacting the tourism and recreation industries.
It is.
So how does this trend specifically affect the role of an outdoor animator?
It means going beyond just enjoying the outdoors.
All right.
It's about incorporating sustainable practices into every aspect of program design and delivery.
Mm-hmm.
This could involve choosing eco-friendly transportation,
Right.
minimizing waste, using reusable materials,
Okay.
educating participants about leave no trace principles, and partnering with local organizations that support conservation efforts.
So it's about weaving sustainability into the very fabric of the experience.
Exactly.
What other trends are you seeing emerge in this field?
Another significant trend is that growing emphasis on inclusion and accessibility.
Yeah.
Outdoor recreation is for everyone. And there's a real push to ensure that activities are welcoming and accessible to people of all abilities and backgrounds.
You touched on this earlier when we were discussing those interview questions.
We did.
But it's great to see this reflected in the broader industry as well.
Absolutely. It's about creating a sense of belonging and making sure everyone has the opportunity to experience those joys and benefits of outdoor recreation.
Mm-hmm. So what does this mean for someone who's just starting out in this field? What are some specific things they can do to embrace these trends?
It means developing a deep understanding of those inclusive practices.
Okay.
Learn about adaptive recreation techniques, be sensitive to cultural differences, and be proactive about removing barriers to participation.
Okay.
Consider things like providing alternative activities for those with physical limitations, offering different language options for program materials, or being mindful of cultural sensitivities when designing activities.
These are all such important considerations. It's not just about being welcoming.
Right.
It's about actively creating an inclusive environment where everyone feels seen and valued.
Exactly. And as you gain experience, you can even become an advocate for inclusion within your organization or the broader outdoor recreation community.
Yeah, I love to. Okay, now let's talk about career advancement.
Okay.
So where can this role lead? What are some potential pathways for growth within this field?
The great thing about a career as an outdoor animator is that it offers diverse paths for growth.
Okay.
With experience, you could advance to senior animator positions, lead teams, or even manage entire programs.
Okay.
You could specialize in a particular area, like environmental education adventure programming or adaptive recreation, even become a certified instructor or guide in your chosen niche.
So there's room for both specialization and leadership within this field.
Absolutely. And if you're entrepreneurial, you could even start your own outdoor adventure company.
Oh, wow.
Creating unique programs and experiences that reflect your passion and expertise.
I love that it's a career with real potential for personal and professional growth.
Yeah.
And allows you to combine your love for the outdoors with your desire to make a positive impact on others.
It does. And the best part is you get to spend your days doing something that you love, connecting people with nature.
And creating unforgettable experiences.
Okay, before we wrap up part 2, I want to remind everyone listening to check out RoleCatcher.
Yes, they have a wealth of resources, from career guides and interview tips to those incredible AI-powered tools we talked about. That can make a real difference in your job search.
Yeah.
And help you stand out from the competition.
Absolutely. Don't underestimate the power of those tools. They can help you tailor your applications, refine your responses, and get discovered by employers who are looking for someone with your unique skills and experience.
So embrace the adventure. And let's move on to our final part.
Okay.
Where we'll explore some additional tips for acing that interview and launching your outdoor animator career.
Welcome back to the final part of our Outdoor Animator interview prep, Deep Dive. We've talked about common questions, how to approach them, and how RoleCatcher can give you that extra edge. But before we send you off to crush that interview, let's kind of shift gears and talk about you. Yes, let's focus on you. Because landing the job isn't just about saying the right things.
Right.
It's about showcasing your authentic self and ensuring this career path aligns with your values and your goals.
Okay, I love that perspective. So beyond like the technical skills and the experience, what qualities do you think make someone really thrive as an outdoor animator?
Passion is number 1. You have to genuinely love being outdoors and sharing that love with others.
Right.
It's contagious, and it'll shine through in everything you do.
I can see that. When someone is truly passionate about something, it just radiates from them.
Exactly. But passion's not enough. You also need to be adaptable and resilient.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you're working with people in nature.
Right.
And things rarely go exactly as planned.
Yeah, of course.
Being able to adjust to unexpected situations, stay positive, and maintain a sense of humor is essential.
Those are great points. It's about being able to roll with the punches and keep that energy up, even when things get challenging.
Right. And let's not forget about patience. You'll be working with kids of different ages, abilities, and personalities.
Yeah.
So being patient, understanding, and able to connect with each individual is crucial.
Those are fantastic insights.
Yeah.
It's about being more than just an instructor. It's about being a mentor, a guide, and someone who can create a positive and empowering experience for everyone.
Exactly. Now remember, an interview is a two-way street.
Okay.
It's not just about them evaluating you.
Mm-hmm.
It's also your chance to evaluate them
Okay.
and see if this organization is the right fit for you.
That's so important. It's easy to get caught up in wanting the job,
Yeah.
but it's crucial to make sure it aligns with your values and your career goals.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some questions that our listener can ask to get a better sense of the organization's culture and values?
Great question. You could ask about their approach to safety,
Mm-hmm.
their commitment to sustainability and inclusion, or how they support staff development and growth.
Okay.
Ask about opportunities for creativity and innovation, or what they're most proud of in their program.
Those are all excellent questions.
Yeah.
It's about finding a place where you can not only contribute your skills, but also thrive and grow as an individual.
Absolutely. Trust your gut feeling.
Yeah.
If something feels off or doesn't align with your values, it's okay to walk away
Yeah,
and keep searching for that perfect fit.
I love that advice. It's about finding a place where you can truly make a difference and feel a sense of purpose in your work.
Right. Because at the end of the day, a job should be more than just a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
It should be an opportunity to share your passion, make a positive impact, and wake up every day excited to go to work.
Beautifully said. Okay, before we officially wrap up, any final words of wisdom for our listener as they embark on this exciting career path?
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Let your personality shine through, showcase your passion for the outdoors, and highlight these unique skills and experiences that make you stand out. And remember, RoleCatcher is there to support you every step of the way.
Yes, RoleCatcher is an amazing resource with those AI-powered tools, career guides, and interview tips. It can really give you a leg up in your job search and help you land that dream role.
So go out there, embrace the adventure, and make those outdoor experiences unforgettable.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a fascinating career path. Until then, happy exploring.